Hello, 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 and welcome to the second week of Boost Championship. Means round 3 and round 4 are coming up. But before we do so, hi, I'm Jeannie, your host, standing on this lovely podium where our winners maybe one day will be, but that is for the future, because now let's have a look at exactly what's going on over the next couple of weeks. Now, the format is as follows. We have 8 of the best women's Rocket League teams in Europe, 4 which have been invited, 4 which made it through the qualifier, and they are competing in a total of 7 rounds over the course of 4 weeks. Last week was week 1, this week is week 2, and week 3 and 4 are coming up next. Now, it's a round-robin format, which means that every single team plays each other at least once. And if you're lucky enough to be ending up in the top 4, you are going to be going to the live finals on the 16th. So make sure that you mark that down in your diary, 16th of September, that is. Please don't forget that, because one thing that we saw last week is teams warming up. We saw upsets. We saw some teams exceeding expectations, and that impacts the standings, of course, because when we're looking at the biggest upset for all of us, really, was the fact that Resolve lost their game. That does put them in the middle of the league table. They are standing at 2-1, whereas when you're looking at the likes of Endpoint and Guild Academy, they are both undefeated. Will that change this week? I don't know, but we're going to be finding out over the next couple of hours. We're looking towards the bottom of the table. We have Hasta La Vista, Simplicity Gaming, as well as NA's Last Hope. They are yet to secure a win, but again, that can change too. And we're going to be starting it off today with round number 3, which is technically where we left it off last week, with the games as follow. Resolve against NA's Last Hope. Endpoint are going to be going up against Hasta La Vista. Amateur are going to be taking on Simplicity WCB. And the highlighted match, the match that's going to be played live, is going to be Guild Academy up against RNL Roar. Now, I'm not going to be the one to walk you through the action of the final game that we're going to be looking at. That's not me, that's not my job, because you know what? All I'm doing is setting them up for success, because we're going to be heading over to our lovely casters. Bellini, do let me know, how do you think this is going to play out?
Well, after last week, I don't know. I really don't know, because RNL Raw have been smashing it recently. That had that massive, unexpected result last week. So, I don't know, what do you think, Jazzy?
No, I would love to see how this week is going to play out. Is Resolve's losses a fluke? Or was their whole season last year, was that a fluke? Are we going to see Resolve come back? Are we going to see the 3 teams at the bottom suddenly rise up from the ashes and find their way into the top 4?
I don't know.
It's going to be very interesting.
Oh, I hear the game is ready, so let's check it out.
Yes.
And we're off to a start here. Lots to play for. RNL Raw versus Guild Academy. So we've got April on the ball here, crossing it in. No one there to meet. Good defending there by Jota. Coming out. Some good movement here from Jota. Some really pressing the ball here. And some fantastic defending onside there. April in with a chance.
So being that Guild is currently undefeated, how can NRL Raw take them down as they did Resolve?
April, I don't know. April pushing over. Sarah keeping it out there. Some really good defending. Jota pressing the ball here into the middle. No one there to meet it though. Pads now on the ball. Remember last week Pads was the MVP for us. Let's see what she can pull out here.
Oh, and there is a goal for NRL Raw. That is a goal scored by Sarek and started by Pads, as you saw in the middle. But yes, you are correct. Pads was the MVP for RNL last week. They most definitely helped carry their team to their win against Resolve. Can they carry their team to a win against Guild?
Who knows, but there's a quick reply there. April bringing it out.
Scoring right from the halfway line, going straight for the top of the goal. It was a brilliant goal. And now we are 1-1, 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining.
Still plenty to play for here. Jota pushing down, but it doesn't quite connect. Some good defending there. Rosenblush now keeping the ball up in the air. Some good defending there. Pads. Look at Pads. Just dominating every space. Oh, it's a long ball there from Pads.
But
Pads again, fighting, trying to push it towards the goal. It's tipped up, Pads is there! Pads!
oh, Pads is there. Oh,
What a goal!
wow. They tried so hard to defend that. It's now 2-1 to RNL Raw. Does Guild's unbeaten streak end here?
We'll see if there's another quick reply here.
Oh,
It's not a reply, it's the other way once again.
It's
Pads,
another message straight from
once
RNL
again,
Raw.
Pads says, hello, I am here, hear me, RNL Raw. Absolutely fantastic.
They gave Guild no time to
We got
respond.
Pads
no
again.
time.
Boom!
And once again.
It is now 4-1 against Guild Academy, the favourites previously to win this competition, or at least be in the top 2.
And we're halfway through the match and they're already down 4-1.
4-1, wow.
Can they bring this back?
This is not what I expected here.
No, we expect the Guild to take over, to completely dominate this game.
We'll see what Guild's response is here. They're really going to have to pull it out of the bag to bring this back. With 2 minutes and 27 seconds left, it is now 5-1.
This game is starting to look like it's gone.
You cannot write this.
It's starting to look like this game is gone.
Well,
Can
maybe
they score another 4 goals?
maybe Guild Academy here can salvage something.
Oh, ball is up in the air, stopped by Pads in the middle once again. Pads is just everywhere.
Yeah, and it's good that the teamwork here, that they're really communicating, really moving the ball around.
Oh,
Demo.
another tactical demo. We had a few of those last week.
Yeah, it seems like there's a less aggressive play this week. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen less demos this week.
It's a lot less so far.
Look at this movement from Paz, just waiting, gets up in the air, keeps it up. The aerial there was absolutely fantastic. Didn't quite have the power to take it home.
Definitely ran out of boost, so the flip reset didn't work out too well. But let's see if Pads can now, once again, no boost.
Beautiful work between the two of them there, but April is there to hold down the fort here. Jota, Rose, Blush on the corner, but it's kept out by April. Sark it out.
The ball has remained in Guild's half for so long. Can Guild get it out and start their comeback?
April moving very quickly across the board, but off the backboard, no one's there to meet it.
Ball's going up the wall still in Guild's half, stuck in the corner.
We've got less than a minute left of gameplay, and it's been very one-sided this round.
Oh, and was that Pads?
Pads again. Pads always just there, attacking or coming back to defend. An all-round brilliant player. Oh, what a goal! Guild Academy managed to bring back some dignity here.
5-2.
With a 5-2.
5-2. They caught the whole team standing in goal and they just knew where to pull it.
We've got 30 seconds left. It is 5-2. Still plenty to play here, but I think we know what the result's going to be.
I think we know. Can they score 3 goals in 22 seconds to bring it to overtime?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's likely, but this
I mean, there's miracles, but I think that's a step too far. Rose and Blush, what's really interesting here is that RNL Raws are still pushing, still trying to get 6.
They're not relenting whatsoever. They are trying to
there.
dominate completely.
3 seconds left. And I think that's going to be it. Not the result I was expecting.
No. Are they going to let the ball touch the ground? There we go. 5-2 to RNL against Guild.
I know. That's not what I expected.
That's not what
you expected.
I was expecting Guild to completely destroy them.
Yeah.
But this is only the first game.
This is only the first game, but I mean, that's wild.
That's a wild start.
I know.
I don't know what to expect for the rest of the series.
But I'm really excited for RNL Raw, and I'm excited to see what Guild are going to do in the next rounds.
Yes. Can they come back from this game?
We'll see.
Let's see.
Oh, they're ready for the game, so let's have a look.
Oh, fantastic. Here we go with kickoff.
Oh,
and the ball is already back in Guild's side.
But April Coming off the backboard. They're playing a lot more cautiously here. The defending has been on point from Guild here. Jota!
Oh!
What a goal! Off the bat, the reply from Guild Academy says, we are clapping back.
As you said, the defending's been on point, and they're showing you their offense will be on point as well. It's scored straight away within the first 30 seconds of the game. This is amazing.
It looks like Guild are waking up here. Jota on the ball. Pad's trying to knock it down, but Jota continues. April here. Debo! Pads. Good aerial play there from Pads, pushing the ball out.
Can
April being aggressive here off the backboard. It is.
Oh, that was right off the post.
Unfortunate, can't bring it down. Some really good defending there from Rosenblush.
Was in the middle. Oh,
We got Pads
back on Guild's
pushing
side.
forward on Guild's side, but they can't seem to make anything out of that. Attempt here.
April's cleared this right
April's
into
just
the
cleared
goal. A solo goal right
2-0.
off the goal. 2-0 to Guild. They have
2-0.
woken up this game.
Beautiful play there. The aerial work that April was doing is absolutely fantastic. Oh, Debo off the back.
Oh.
The flip reset off the backboard. But there was no team member there to meet it.
Double tap gone wrong. I don't think Rose Blush is meant to pinch it off the wall like that.
Yeah, it didn't quite go at the angle she wanted.
Yeah.
But April here, trying to make some magic. There was some good defending there.
It's amazing defense. Oh, off the corner.
Oh, John off the corner.
No teammates in the middle.
Oh, trying to
Guild with
just
the ball
edge it in
right in
there,
front
but
of
there
their
was
goal.
not quite an angle on it that they needed. Pads coming in there, pushing the ball out. We got Jota on the ball. Oh, what a goal by April!
Goal. Right
it is
in
now
the top corner.
3-0.
3-0, 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Guild have come to show that game was a fluke.
Ooh.
They are fighting for this series.
It is very much been end-to-end stuff. We got Rosenblush, Saka putting the ball up in the air, and then the boost into the center. Rosenblush again. Can't seem to get any cross off here off the backboard, but was it Saka? Saka was there.
Oh, slight touch.
It just seems like an absolute war for the ball up there.
It's like watching ping pong right now. The ball is going
what
back
a
and forth.
save there.
Off the backboard. Can RNL get a goal in?
They don't seem to be able to get a word in edgeways this round.
Which
The
is
flip reset from Pads. Beautiful movement here. Can Pads make something for us? Blocked out by the defense
Is that
there.
another goal?
Oh, it's in the goal. It just creeps into the bottom. Oh my gosh, Jota. It is now 4-0.
4-0. I think we're starting to see how this game is going to turn out as well.
4-0 with 2 minutes left to play.
What do you think
Oh,
RNL can do to
bounce
turn
the
this
goal.
around?
I don't know. At this point, I think they're just going to have to give up the game and then play for it later on. And see if they can find some of that energy that they had in the first round. I just really don't think the Guild were ready. Oh, it taps down!
And
Pads!
there we go. Just like that. There's 1 goal, 3 more to go. 1 minute and 39 seconds. Can they bring this back?
Well, there's still plenty of time and anything can happen in Rocket League. Sarka pushing it out. She get down low? Not quite.
The ball has very much remained on Guild's half, but somehow they are still the ones turning out with the goals.
Can they creep it in there or get the cross?
Oh, nice block by Sarek there. The ball
Pads
is
is
still
there.
in Rose's
Good defending
half.
there from Pads. Jota. Still Jota. Oh, that good. Nice. It was kept out. 60 seconds left in the game. April keeping it
Oh, nearly got the flip reset.
of the shot. It just seems to be going from end to end with no clear No clear like crosses happening.
Yeah. I think unless RNL get a goal in very shortly,
Oh, the backboard!
which that was
Again, no
if that had
player
gone
there.
in,
They're just not quite there to meet them.
they,
Oh, and
they definitely would have had a chance to come back this game. But I think it's safe to say this game may be in Guild's hand.
up top there, Rosenblush keeping it out. Jota!
Oh, what a block by Sarek there.
Again! Refusing to give up. Jota! Oh! How? How? It was right in the corner. It just failed to go over the line. And now we've got the reply with pads kept out by Jota. Jota again pushing forward.
And as we reach the last second, wait for the ball to touch down. This game,
Oh, that be a goal! Nice!
they got
Pads.
another goal, another consolation goal. But the game is still in Guild's favour.
So-
It's 4-2 to Guild.
I know. Oh,
4-2.
it's getting really
It's
interesting.
getting interesting.
Very intense. Not
one-
quite what I expected. I
Nah.
thought maybe RNL Raw found their fire and we're going to keep going. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Guild came back, pushed
They-
back, said, you know, we're here.
Yeah, but are they going to stay here? Or are they going to fall back again? Are they going to get complacent how they were in the first game and lose this whole series?
I don't know.
I don't know. But next game, let's
Next
find
game,
out.
let's find out.
And here is kickoff.
Rosenblush bringing it down.
In
Kept
the
out
air
by
with the ball already.
Jota.
So, RNL having lost the last game, how do you think they should approach this one?
Well, I think they've got to really bring one back to
Yeah.
really get Guild Academy quaking.
Yes. I think if they can get an early first goal, that may be the difference. So far, it's whichever team gets their first goal is the team that happens to win the game.
Guild. Sniper Jota.
So bringing it down in the middle, but only
Oh!
as far.
Oh,
as
I thought that was going to be a long-range goal there, top bins, but not quite.
Man.
April now with the ball. Jota pushing forward. Denied by Pads. Pads aggressively moving forward.
Ball off the corner.
Oh, what a
and
goal!
a solo goal by Guild Sniper.
Sniper
Passed it to herself off the wall and scored.
living up to the name. Snipe. What a goal.
Can they maintain this lead?
Good defending there from Jota. Oh, Rosenblush. April now. Good dribbling there.
Oh, and that was cut out by Pads quickly.
Jota now. April meeting the ball, but Pads pushes it out for a shot on goal. Kept out by Jota. Rosenblush now making great movement towards goal. Off the side. Kicked out by Sarika.
Right off the bat, but right into the corner. Is this going to be a solo goal for Sarika, or is she going to pass it?
Oh, off the side. Not
Made the
quite.
pass attempt, but defenders were there ready.
Pads now.
That was a good block by Sniper.
Beautiful block. It has been kind of end to end here. I mean, a 1-0 lead, but
Yeah, in comparison to the other two games, this one has been significantly slower. Do you think it's strategic, or is it just harder for both teams to get through now that they understand each other?
I think they understand each other now.
Yeah.
They've got a clear dialogue between the two.
Exactly. They both had their wins this series, and they're understanding, okay, they're going to sit back, so we have to push forward.
Got 2 minutes left of gameplay. Jota now off the
Oh,
side.
just
Oh!
missed the double tap. Still 1-0 with just under 2 minutes remaining.
Saka, is it still off the side. Jota pushing it out. Jota time and time again, just back there.
The defense from both teams has definitely been fantastic.
Oh, and it just tips it over. Good defending there from Sniper. Sniper's been described as the glue that keeps the team together.
Yes, and from what I've seen so far, I can most definitely agree. Sniper has been scored, well, the only goal they have, Sniper has scored that this game. Sniper has also been very defensive.
Oh. Debo. Sniper now. Rosenblush across, no one there to meet. And again, we're down to 1 minute left. Guild Academy winning by 1 goal. All to play for, plenty of time here.
With 50 seconds remaining, what could Raw do to get in their goal before the game is done?
I think they just need to give it, that Hail Mary, all the team up at the top, really pushing forward.
Yeah. The thing is, Guild are playing so defensively that it is hard. I can see it's hard for them to get through that last line of defense.
Now or never, Pads on the ball.
They just blocked the goal.
The block
They
out.
blocked their own teammate's goal.
No.
That was their chance.
Oh, wait, Pat.
Oh, but there's still 14 seconds left. Anything can happen.
Right, Pads now. Can Pads do it? Good pass to the teammate. Oh my gosh, absolutely brilliant there.
Just like that, the game has become 1-1. 5 seconds remaining.
Can the Pads get a quick...
And we are into overtime.
Pads off the backboard.
Which team is going to dominate this overtime? Guild let that run back
Sorry.
a bit far back. That was a bit scary.
Hungry for it. Pads pushing forward. Rosenblush is there in the middle.
Do you think after that last-minute goal that Guild might be a bit shaken?
I think they are. What a goal!
And just like that.
Oh my gosh.
Game is done.
That was
Your
intense.
NRL Raw.
Yeah.
2-1.
Oh my gosh, that
Guilds.
was insane.
To Guild. Oh gosh. They haven't come to play. They haven't come to play. RNL Raw have come to show.
Yeah, do you think Guild have been shaken by RNL Raw's performance last week?
Definitely.
It wasn't expected.
It wasn't expected.
To beat Resolve. So...
Exactly. They beat Resolve, the team that has beat every team within the EU already, Guild being one of them. And they've shown that, we can beat them, so we can probably beat you. And now they're scared.
I hear the next game's ready. Let's check it out.
Let's go. Here is kickoff so far. The series 2-1 to RNL Raw. Can they win this game and end this series?
I hope so. Pads now pushing forward, everything to play for. You can see the heart of which RNL Raw really want this.
Yeah, they have a different fire. You can see that the fire didn't burn out from last week. Even looks like the flame might even be brighter.
Yeah. Off the side.
That was so close.
And then back. The defending actually has been absolutely on point from Guild Academy. But it's just been relentless from RNL Raw.
Exactly. That was, 3 goals on target within a 30-second space. They are not letting up whatsoever.
Rosenblush pushing forward here. Kept out by Jota. April now. Still April.
But how does Guild...
Getting into the middle of it. Rosenblush is there to meet it off the backboard. Pads again. Some beautiful team play there from RNL Raw. It's just not quite the finish that they had hoped for, but they're really working well together here.
How do Guild defend themselves against a team that is relentlessly attacking?
I think they're doing their best out of the situation. Jota's been really competent coming back, pushing forward. They're going to get it down! Oh, what a save there.
Jota almost making it 1-0 to Guild.
But it's at the other end now.
And there's Sniper there with the block. Sends it down to
April.
April.
Can it get it down?
Ooh.
April!
Okay, and Guild is 1-0, 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Is this their game?
Well, it's been going RNL Raw, Guild Academy, RNL Raw. So is this Guild Academy's turn now?
Nah, I feel like RNL Raw is going to find a way to shut this out. They want the series to end quicker than anyone else at this moment.
Pads here. Can we make something off it?
Oh.
Can I get it down? Oh, what a goal!
Did that come off a Guild player? That looked like that came off a Guild player and went in. Did we just see our first own goal of this tournament?
I think it was a tricky angle
It was
for Pads there. Do you think that was tactical?
Oh, it was. Because
The
they had
ricochet off.
they had a teammate there ready as well. So either way, it looked like it was going to go in.
We've got Sniper here, just outpaced there. Rosenblush with the ball, pushing it forward. It comes out by April. Oh, are they going for the long shot here? Rosenblush into the centre for... Oh, just misses. It's just a little bit too wide, a tactical demo there. And then top bid, but
Just blocked.
just blocked out.
Oh, there now a
Oh,
defender
and Pads!
down.
Oh, what a goal.
Pads there in the middle to
You
save
could
the day.
always rely on Pads to
Always
get
rely
that
on
last
Pads.
touch, that last bit of energy just to put it into the corners.
And just like that, it's 2-1 to RNL Raw. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining.
Off the backboard, Jota.
And Guild have the quickest response that they've come with this series so far. And it's 2-2 within 2 seconds.
Wild.
Within 2 seconds.
It's all to play for. We got 2 minutes left, and oh, Guild Academy not just replied, but scored one more in less than what, 20 seconds.
They replied and sent a further email.
Got Saka keeping the ball out, pushing the ball into the middle. Beautiful work here off the side. Is there a teammate to meet? Not quite. Jota now.
Oh, can RNL bring this one back? Well, they show they can do it before.
The long shot off the backboard, kept out. Pads pushing it back in. Off the side. Oh, and it's bet.
Do you think the last game going into
Oh, here we go.
overtime has woken up these teams?
Oh yeah.
Because that last game was a very slow game, and now all of a sudden,
It's just end to end,
end-to-end goals
End to
galore
end.
again.
Rosenblush here, Guild. April. Pads is there just to collect the ball, pushing forward as well. And a tap over. Oh, kept out there. It looked like it was dipping as well.
It was dipping. It was a nice little chip, but the defense was there ready.
Jota trying to take a further lead here.
25 seconds remaining of the game.
Oh, and a sauna! Oh my gosh! Leveling it up with 23 seconds left.
As I'm saying, they're one goal out. They score just like that. With Raw, you never know. As they showed previous game, they can score within 5 seconds.
When you
Can't get complacent.
When you say things, Jazzy, do they happen?
It seems so.
We've got Saka here. Pads.
Oh.
We're down to the last few seconds.
Can they score again in the last 5 seconds, or is this another overtime game? Ball
I
is
don't
up
think
in
my
the
heart could take another overtime.
Ball is
Off
there.
the side, but ball's in the air.
Touchdown.
Jota touches it down for the overtime.
Another overtime. Can RNL win this series, or will Guild take it to
Pads
game
off the
5?
bat! Oh my gosh, Pads! Off the centre, just pushes it in. That was wild. That was insane.
I open my mouth and something happens every time. Every time.
Do you think they just caught them napping there? Were they just not ready?
A kickoff goal.
I know. That was
Overtime.
for the decider.
What a way to close it out. So you're like an absolute utter and complete shock. And I think everybody who just watched that is feeling exactly the same way because what happened that game? We're starting off with the first series and it's like 5-2 for the side. And then Guild wins the second game. And then it's a 3-1. The upset, to say the least, is absolutely incredible. I mean, this team did, like you said it yourself, Liz, they did not, Jazzy, they did not come here to play. They're just... Are you okay? Do you want to take a breather?
I'm still so shocked.
It's okay, Chassis. It's okay. Breathe.
Talk us through it. Why exactly are you so shocked? Because I know Resolve as well as Guild Academy were our top two teams.
They were the top two, and both of them have been defeated by RNL Raw.
Yeah? Does that make RNL Raw our top team?
Does that make them a top team? Does that make them the top team?
Does that make them the top team? That's what do you think, Lenny?
Well, the thing is, they seem to come to play when it's against these big teams, but it'll be interesting to see how they play against lower teams within the bracket, because I think that we might get surprised. I think they know how to play against top tier teams, but I think when they come against other teams that are more expected or on their level, I think we might see different results.
Yeah. What I've noticed with these top teams that they've played against, their passing surpasses any other team. Like, their passing plays are immaculate. It's beautiful to watch. Yeah. And it makes sense why they've won, but still, I'm just shocked.
Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna give you some time to like process it, get over it. Because let's have a quick look again at the schedule of today. Round 3 coming up. We've just seen the first game, which was Guild Academy up against RNL Roar. We're gonna be looking at highlights from Resolve against NA's Last Hope, Endpoint up against Hasta La Vista, and Team Amateur against Simplicity WCB. We've just seen the upset of today, what it feels like. Is there another game though from the 3 that are coming up in terms of the highlights that you're looking forward to, Jazzy?
I'm looking forward to Amateur playing again.
Okay, you're
Honestly,
an Amateur fan.
I feel like they've
just
become my team. They're just my team right now. I just
Team
have so much
Jazzy.
hope for them.
Let's go.
But no, I'm definitely looking forward to Amateur playing. I want to see if last week was a fluke.
Okay.
Or if, they've come to show we're actually which is great.
Well, that's going to be the last highlight. So let's start off with the first one, which is going to be Resolve up against NA's Last Hope. Gleany, with this matchup, any expectations you had?
Well, after the upset last week, I think Resolve have taken the time to really come together as a team and show them that we are Resolve and we deserve the respect that we've had throughout this tournament. Everyone thought they would just clean slate win everything. So I think that shakenness, I think we'll see less of that this week.
Does that mean potentially, Jazzy, that last week from the side of Resolve losing might have been just an oopsie?
I'm hoping it was just a oopsie.
Okay, yeah.
So far from this game, it looks like it was just a oopsie because they swept NA's Last Hope, which is also, I wasn't expecting that. I thought this would be a lot closer game considering the players that are within NA.
Yeah.
But Resolve, they came to show, no, we are top for a reason.
I think NA's Last Hope have really brilliant, highly skilled individual players, but it's can they bring it together as a team?
So far, the answer is no. Because they still remain without a win. They haven't won anything.
And there's still hope there.
There's still hope. And
Last hope. There is absolutely still hope. But I think as well, this is the matchup, Jazzy, that you were talking about last week. You said you were really looking forward to. Resolve losing to Genji in the finals. And then you have a player from Genji on NA's Last Hope. And you're like, wondering how this is going to play out. Yeah. Did this not really meet your expectations? You don't look too
Not at all.
Okay, yeah.
Like I said, I thought it was going to be a lot closer game. But like Resolve just swept them 3-0, just like that.
Just happens.
Just happens.
Happens.
Yeah.
So, Rocket League for you just never know what's going to happen until it happens.
Yeah, I guess last week for Resolve as well, that was just like a really big wake-up call of you just lost your first matchup. There is a lot more teams you need to be playing up against. Anything can happen. But that was a wake-up call for Resolve, and they came out victorious. But the second highlights that we're going to be looking at today, Gleany, is Endpoint up against Hasta La Vista. And Endpoint, another team that you are very excited about.
I am very excited about Endpoint. They're absolutely been dominating some of their games, and they have the youngest Rocket League player who's really one to watch.
Yes, Alard is up. Her plays are fantastic. That from the back to the front. She is not one to play about with.
I mean, look at that goal there. Absolutely brilliant.
I mean, that is 7-1. What?
7-1 in
Yes.
Are my eyes
one game.
deceiving
No,
me?
7-1. And like the majority of those goals were honest.
All coming from the air as well.
Boom.
Oh, I thought that was Aston Vista that got a goal in. My bad. 6-0.
Boom.
7-0.
Again.
7-1 and 7-0 games.
That is scary.
Does that mean Endpoint are probably a team that we have to keep an eye out on?
I mean, in this one, Aston Vista have come to play a little bit. It's 2-1 there. They're trying to pull back a bit, you know, getting some goals in. But yeah, it's pretty one-sided.
Yeah.
Pretty one-sided.
It is a little scary to look at because your Guilds, your Resolve, they're already down one game. You're going to be looking at this endpoint and you're thinking, oof, that is not someone that I want to be going up against.
Yeah.
But eventually that's going to happen. So looking forward to seeing how that's going to be playing out. We have your favorite team, Team Amateur. They're going to be heading up against Simplicity WCB. When this game is taking place, we're going to be looking at the highlights. But before we do so, do you have expectations of this game? How did you want this to play out?
I expected Amateur to win,
Okay.
as they should.
Yeah.
I did think it was going to be closer. I thought they would take the whole... I thought Simplicity would at least make it more of a challenge. I thought it would be 5 games that we would get, but this ended up a 3-1 series.
Correct.
So they did try their best. They got a game in. Which,
One is all they get.
but yeah, it's any little help Simplicity right now because they're at the bottom as well. But that was a beautiful goal.
Nice.
I was gonna say that was so unlucky.
The collect
But
there.
their team was there ready.
I mean,
Yeah.
as games go, like 4-3,
Yeah.
are pretty close.
The games themselves were close, but the series itself, it shouldn't have been as far as it was. It should have been a lot closer, in my opinion.
Okay. So it was a 3-1, so you were expecting at least a 3-2.
Yeah, I was expecting a 3-2, but hey, Amateur one, I'll take anything.
What I really like is Simplicity aren't making it simple for them.
Yeah.
They're making it difficult.
in the
Every
name.
game, they
It's
had
in
to
the
fight
name.
for it.
Yeah. We were looking as well at what could a Simplicity have done differently here? Because you're going up against a team like Amateur that's already caused an upset. Maybe you're in your own head a little bit?
Yeah, I can't think of what Simplicity could have done because those plays that I saw from Amateur, I don't know how anyone could have stopped that.
Okay.
Any other team, I don't know how anyone would have stopped some of those plays. So it's not necessarily a Simplicity problem, it's Amateur.
They are
It's
the they're the problem, but like not in a bad way, in a
Yeah,
good way.
they're a
like,
great problem.
They're a good problem.
In
If you're an Amateur fan, great to be. But let's talk about round 3 in general. We've had round 1 and round 2 last week. We've now finished round 3. We have round 4 coming up. But before we head into that, based off of the games that we've seen, based off of the performances, some of them being really one-sided, Endpoint getting 7-0, 7-2 in their games, the fact that we just saw the complete upset of Guild Academy, Amateur once again taking a game in a dominant fashion, so to say. What is the scoreline maybe that is standing out to you the most, Gleany, in terms of how these games have went?
Well, I don't think there were any surprises except the RNL Raw versus Guild, which has really shaken up the whole timetable. Because we thought definitely Resolve would be at the top, definitely Guild Academy will be at the top, and now it's looking like they're in the middle, and we've got Endpoint and Amateur at the top. So it'll be really interesting to see what direction this goes in. Because I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. Endpoint and Amateur are the only 2 undefeated teams right now. Guild and Resolve. It's crazy. We thought they were going to be at the top and they're slap bang in the middle. And then we just have those 3 teams at the bottom that are still yet to get their win. But is round 4 their turn? Is it their turn to bring it back?
All right, you said it yourself already, Jazzy. They are bang in the middle, and that is absolutely correct. So we're going to be popping up the leaderboard just for you guys to have a bit of a visual representations of what we're looking at and what Jazzy has been talking about. When we're looking at the top of the leaderboard, we have the 2 undefeated teams. Endpoint, alongside Team Amateur, are currently 3-0, which means that for every single round, they have won their respective matchup. We're now looking towards that middle of the leaderboard, as Jazzy was highlighting, and that's where we find Resolve, Guild Academy, as well as RNL Roar. These teams have won 2 of their games and lost 1 of their games, which does mean that they are in the middle. Just, you know, round 4 could be disrupting this whole table, but as of now, this is how it stands. And then unfortunately, we are looking towards the bottom of the table, and that's where we have Any's Last Hope, Simplicity WCB, and Hasta La Vista teams that are yet to find success in their games. And that is an unfortunate situation to be in, but as well as we've mentioned, we are only halfway through the day, which is technically a good point for either of these teams because it does mean that you have that opportunity to move forward. With round 4, we're going to be looking at our first match of today for round 4. So, Jazzy, Gleany, are you looking forward to this one taking place?
I'm very much looking forward to round 4 because this table, depending on which teams win, it will switch up.
Yeah, it's going to switch up in a big way.
Yes, especially the top 5. Anyone wins, anyone loses, it will switch up completely.
Well, I hear they're ready for the game, so let's check it out.
Let's check out our game. Here we are, first game about to kick off, Simplicity versus Endpoint.
Let's see how Simplicity do here up against Endpoint, leaders currently.
Leaders. If you are Simplicity, what is going through your head right now? You're going against one of the only undefeated teams in this tournament.
I'd be quaking in my boots. Some good defending here. Pushing the ball out. Arena pushing it out into the corner, off the side. Rexy. Arena just keeping it in play here. Oh, that was a good bump. Oh! Oh, what a goal!
Wait, did we just see an own goal again?
It was an own goal.
It was another own goal.
But Slumpy put it in that direction and it just ricocheted off into the corner. Rexy now.
So after watching last round, how do you expect Endpoint to play this? Do you think this is going to be a win in dominant fashion?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, no upsets around here.
I don't think so. I can't see it. The way Endpoint have been playing, it just doesn't seem like losers in their vocabulary. Yeah. What do you think, Jazzy?
I would love to see Simplicity win, but unfortunately Endpoint's not the team for them to let that happen.
Off the backboard, no one there to meet it.
Hope Alanis just driving around looking for boost.
Look at the weight there, patiently waiting, very tactical player.
2 of Simplicity's team did not have boost for a while.
Oh, can it drop? Good push out there by Slumpy. Arena now. Rexy keeping it up. Arena. Good aerial play, but Alanis is there to just push it out of their grasp.
So far, 2 minutes in, and it looks like both teams are still filling each other out. This one has been a slow game, only 1 goal as of yet. But which team is going to understand the other one quicker?
I think if anyone's... Oh, the demo, tactical demo there. I think if anyone's understanding quickly, I think Endpoint just have that edge.
Yeah. So far, they've proved they can understand a team within seconds. Because so far, they just have dominated every team they've gone against.
Right, honest.
Oh!
Oh, what a goal!
What a beautiful goal in the top corner. And that is 2-0 to Endpoint. Can Simplicity bring this back? 2.5 minutes left.
The aerial ballet Alanis was playing there to just smoothly take that to the goal.
Smoothly take over. Can she do it again? Oh! Unfortunately, not Simplicity have now got a goal.
That was a beautiful strike there from Hattie.
It's 2-1. Is this the start of a comeback?
We shall see. Alanis.
Oh, this is getting me a bit excited now. Ball over in Endpoint's side. Oh, tactical bump out the goal. Ball going up the wall. Oh,
Takararu! Just pushed out there. Alanis now off the side. Hattie there to collect the ball. The flip reset from Slumpy. A shot on goal, but it's kept out.
That was great defense.
Fantastic
was that Arena?
defense.
Fantastic defense.
Slumpy.
Still, this is anyone's game to play for. 1 minute, 20 seconds left.
It's
Endpoint.
been very end-to-end stuff. Oh, Alanis!
It's literally every time I speak. Every time I speak. It's now 3-1 to Endpoint. It's now starting to look less like anybody's game.
I really like Alanis' style. Just flip it into the goal.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going in with the ball and everything.
Yep. He's like, we're all going in here together. So, ball is cleared down towards Endpoint.
Rexy
Ooh.
keeping the ball up
That was a
in
lovely
the air.
block.
Pushed down. No one's there to meet it. Off the backboard again. A scuffle by the backboard. Hattie now.
Ball is now with Simplicity. Can they now make a play? Oh, and they've lost the ball straight away.
Off the corner.
30 seconds left.
Oh, and is it down?
And now 3 goals down.
That was a nice goal though.
It's
So let's pop it down.
Nice.
Simple.
Nice placement there. This is looking like Endpoint's game.
Oh, wonder
In
again.
fact,
Off
I changed my mind. This is Endpoint's game.
the kickoff. Ouch. That's got to be a real nail in the coffin for Simplicity.
You want coffee?
I might do.
That is now 5-1 to Endpoint. 16 seconds left. I don't believe there is a chance Simplicity can bring this game back. So I hope now they're mentally preparing for the next game and how they're going to combat going against Endpoint.
Yep. Oh, can I get another goal?
Nah, I think the ball's going to touch the ground. No.
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 It's keeping it
They're
in.
keeping it up.
Oh.
Consolation goal.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh.
that would have been a disgusting goal if that went in. But 1-0 to Endpoint right now. They are leading the series. Much expected.
Yeah.
Very much expected. How do you think the rest of the series is going to go, though? Are the games going to be closer?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I really don't. I mean, the part in me that wants to be hopeful that Simplicity can come to play has died. It's like, but I hear they're ready for the next game, so let's have a watch.
Kickoff here. Another. I don't know why. I'm always expecting a kickoff goal. From the first week we had.
Or flip reset, bringing it down, pushed out.
After having
Slumpy here.
three kickoff goals in our first game that we watched.
Beautiful movement
I'm
from
scared.
Slumpy there, using the boosts to their advantage, pushing up.
Beautiful movement.
Alanis.
Off the backboard. Are they going to get a rebound back off the backboard? That
Arena's
is
there
good.
to collect. Cool, calm, casual, a little shot on goal, but
But hey,
it was
Endpoint is,
kept out.
Endpoint is there, here,
Endpoint is
everywhere.
Rexy now. Off the backboard. Alanis!
Do you think our
Look how that movement there, the timing. The
Oh, are we gonna
timing.
get a goal?
Oh, what a
just
goal.
got another goal from Endpoint? And that is 104 minutes and 11 seconds remaining of this game. Only 50 seconds in. Do you think teams like Guild...
Oh, the reply though.
the
from
reply straight away, 3 seconds.
From Simplicity, the reply. There's been a lot of these this
There
tournament.
has. They don't want me to speak. Do you think Guild and Resolve would be studying this gameplay to see how they can combat?
Oh, 100%. I think Endpoint right now are the team to be worried about.
Yeah, Endpoint, definitely. Because they're not just winning, they're winning with dominant fashion. They've had 5-2, 7-1, 7-0. Right off the corner.
Hattie here. Can they get it down though?
Nah, ran
Pushed
of
out by
boost, couldn't
Vianala.
make
See,
anything
Alanis,
from
good defending. But then Simplicity Rex is just there to pick it up, push it in.
I didn't see which member did it, but there was a defender in the goal and they kicked them out so that ball would go in. That was very strategic plays. Can they continue to do that though? Will that be the thing that helps them win?
We'll see. We'll see. I hope so. It'll be a more, I think, interesting game if Simplicity can pull something back here.
Yeah, well, so far they have made it interesting. It's now 2-1 to Simplicity. 3 minutes remaining.
Oh, good defending there from Rexy. Oh, wow. They're just
the
throwing everything at the defense right now.
Yeah. And the defense is ready for everything they want to throw.
Off the backboard. Alanis is there. Off the backboard again. Is there a player to meet it? There is!
And just like
Slumpy!
that, Endpoint has equalized. I feel like Simplicity, their chance keeps slipping every time Endpoint scores.
Do you think they'll get another one off the bat?
I hope they might.
Every time I do a kickoff now, part of me's like...
You know, every kickoff I'm like, there's going to be a goal. There has to be.
Arena keeping the ball high. Slumpy pushing it down and in the corner. Oh my gosh. What a goal.
That was so unfortunate for the defense. They were so close. But that's now 3-2 to Endpoint. How do you think Simplicity would be feeling right now?
I think they've got to be devastated with that.
Yeah.
Because they were up.
They were.
And now they're working from behind, which is not where you want to be.
Exactly. Let's just hope the doubt doesn't come to their head and they don't start to worry. And they can bring this back.
Good defending there.
Ball back on the Simplicity side.
Alanis pushing forward. Slumpy in the corner. And look who's there to meet it! Takara! Oh my gosh!
And that is 4-2, just like that. Endpoint are relentless. It's been constant shot after shot after shot.
Alanis keeping the ball high here. Takara pushing it down off the crossbar and in. Takara.
I don't even want to say anything because goals are just flowing. They're just coming.
It's wild. Absolutely insane. Are they going to score another one?
Do you think they're possibly placing bets to see who can score the most?
I swear, they're in competition with each other right now.
And,
what a
and
goal.
there's Alanis with another goal.
We are now 6-2. Big numbers we're getting from Endpoint this week. Alanis.
Now it's 6-2, 1 minute 30 seconds remaining. Do you think Simplicity are severely shaken right now?
Oh, 100%.
But
I think they're just going to have to dust themselves off and play the next game.
Honestly, they're just going to have to take this game for what it is and come with their best game for the next
Slumpy
one.
keeping it in the air, off the side. Arena pushing it to the other end.
So if this game does go to Endpoint, which it looks like it is, what are the chances of a reverse sweep from Simplicity?
I'm going to be honest with you. It must be really, really rough for Simplicity right now. It must be so rough. Oh, the flip reset! Ooh. Oh, Slumpy, you got kept out. But that was beautiful.
I don't want to
stop in front of the goal.
Stop right in front of the goal.
Oh, in the corner!
Right in front of the goal. I don't want to completely remove the possibility that there could be a reverse sweep. We had our upset last week with Resolve. They got reverse swept. So, is it possible this could happen?
I don't know. I think that's going to be a pretty big miracle, Jazzy.
That's a massive miracle.
We're down to 5 seconds. Do you think Endpoint could get another goal?
I hope not.
Alana's keeping it alive in the corner. Oh, no.
Thank God, we need to keep Simplicity's morale alive. We can't. No. So that is 2-0 to Endpoint. One more game if they win. Or a reverse
It's
sweep.
one more game.
You're not budgeting on that.
Not to take anything away from Simplicity, because at the start, we started out, Like, they really were
Exactly.
going toe-to-toe with them.
Yeah, they had the lead at the start.
I know, and then I don't know what happened.
Endpoint woke up.
Endpoint woke up for sure.
what
Well,
happened.
I hear they're ready for the next game, so let's check it out.
Yes. Game 3. Is this the end of the series?
Is this the end point?
I can't believe you just said that. I can't, but we will let this slide. Because right now...
Linus, fantastic defense there, right in that top
amazing
pins.
defending.
Beautiful movement here.
Oh.
Do you think Simplicity will go up early again?
I don't think they can. Honestly, I feel like their morale is crushed.
Don't know, plenty to play for here. They're up at the other end. Takara crossing.
Oh,
Slumpy
pressing
now.
back.
Oh, what a goal!
The pass it, the 1-2 that is going on with Endpoint. I honestly don't see Simplicity coming back.
Yeah,
I don't see them going anywhere.
Their teamwork's on point, Endpoint.
I do not see Simplicity going anywhere but to the drawing board for the next game. Oh, and the ball is in Simplicity's half once again. Like I said, Endpoint, they're relentless. They are not trying to let them have any space.
Look at Alanis' movement here, just waiting, like a prowling tiger,
Honestly.
wait to pounce.
And this is why she is one to look out for, because she's just there. Like I said, she's there, everywhere.
Takara, oh,
Oh.
so close.
And she was there ready for the rebound, but the defense managed to flick it out of her way.
You know what, Takara's a solid player, just everywhere
Yeah.
with the ball, really good control.
Such a solid player. The whole Endpoint team, the way they can pass and the way they can rotate, they're a very scary team for anyone playing against them.
Agree, 100%. So Arena on the ball, a little scuffle in the middle.
So
Slumpy.
just sent the ball right back into Simplicity's
Oh.
side. Oh, we got more.
Alanis there for...
Oh? I get so scared for any team when the ball bounces right in front of their goal.
We got Arena keeping the ball high. Not many other players like in the box ready, but then there's off the crossbar, but they couldn't make anything out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arena just forcing, brute force.
Oh!
Oh, unlucky there. Some great defending from Hattie.
Yeah. So we have another quite slow game 3. Is it that Endpoint are relaxing? They're just taking a break, they're taking a chill, they're securing their win? Or is it Simplicity is trying so much harder?
I think Simplicity are trying so much harder because I can't see Endpoint ever taking their foot off the pedal.
No, so far they have not. But Simplicity's defense, they've definitely gotten better because with the scoreline, it should be a lot further away.
It has been end-to-end stuff, good movement here from Arena.
Nice pass over to Hattie, but
Off
blocked
the crossbar.
out straight away. Oh,
Chop it up. The
Is
flip
this the
reset
equaliser?
down. Oh, wow.
there we go.
That was beautiful
There
from
we go.
Rexy there.
1-1. 1 minute, 36 seconds remaining. This is anyone's
Oh,
game.
demo off the bat. I think they're starting to get frustrated now. Oh!
Oh, just off target ever so slightly.
Off the backboard though.
Oh, it looks like all Endpoint members are actually up. Oh, just saw one rotate.
Can they get it? Can you get it down?
Oh, no boost.
Flip reset. Good control there.
Flip reset got blocked mid-air. Oh, it looks like a bit of miscommunication between Endpoint
On a
members.
demo.
I think a teammate got bumped right into the demo.
We've
That
got.
was extremely unfortunate.
It's 1-1. 43 seconds left. Which way do you see this going?
This has to be Endpoint's game.
It has to be.
It has to be. Simplicity
But
have tried so hard this
they
third
have,
game.
and they've really made it difficult, made it
They have.
more equal. This match has been way more end-to-end, fantastic defending on both sides,
On
and
both sides.
chances on both sides as well.
Yeah, but there has definitely been more chances with Endpoint.
Yeah.
But at some point, the defense is going to probably suffer. Oh, I thought it was going to be right then.
Oh, I thought that was going to be then.
But so far, it looks like we're going into another overtime, unless...
Oh, there was off the corner. Is there another player there? Off the backboard.
Oh, and overtime right in front of their goal.
Right in front of their goal.
Who takes this game? Is this Endpoint series, or is Simplicity starting their comeback? All right, that's Simplicity with the ball going over to Endpoint
High
side.
up over the player. Coming around the corner here. Takara pushing. Takara still. Great control.
Ooh.
Gets it down, but there's no player there to meet them.
And the goal
Pushed
back
out
in the
by
middle.
Hattie. Back to Takara. Slumpy here. They're going in as a team.
So if Simplicity lose this game, would it be worse than losing a game with such a big, large margin like the 6-2 loss they had earlier?
I mean, I think they'll feel it more.
Yeah.
Because they're like, it's so close off the backboard.
Yeah. Oh,
Off, and again!
their
That was
defense
wild.
is insane. I definitely feel like this would be a lot worse.
The
'cause
weight, Alanis there. Taking control.
Tactical demo.
Tactical, 100%.
1 minute and 10 seconds into
Takara.
overtime.
And Alanis off the backboard,
Oh,
and it's Takara!
oh, what a block by Hattie. Almost pull it back in though. Almost scored an own goal to end the series.
Oh, and out.
Oh, nice block. Oh,
Long
and
goal.
all
Oh,
members
what
of
a goal.
Simplicity pushed up, and Endpoint just lobbed it over.
Yeah, that
And
massive lob. That was pretty exciting.
that's the series done.
That
Just
is
like
series
that.
done. Just like that.
Just like that, 3-0 to Endpoint. Expected.
Expected to be
Very,
honest. Yeah.
very expected.
Exactly, because you said it yourself, right? The fact that they had 7 points, 7-1, 7-2 in round 3, their game, this is the team to be feared. And they absolutely proven that again, because they're now at the top of that leaderboard because they're 4-0. They have won every single game that they've played in every single round. But that was the first game from round 4. So let's bring up the schedule. Let's see what more we have in store for you guys for the rest of today. We got Resolve up against Hasta La Vista, Team Emiger against RNL Roar, and Endpoint against Simplicity is the one that we've just seen, and Guild Academy against NA's Last Hope. I'm really looking forward to looking at Guild Academy against NA's Last Hope, Golini, simply because of the fact that Guild Academy is coming off of that loss. How well are they going to be performing, and how can they like mentally reset going into that game?
Yeah, that's going to be difficult for them, I think. But I think it's also going to drive them after that loss to pick themselves up and really show what they're made of.
Right, and they're made of success.
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Okay, I love that. We have the highlights as well from Guild up against NA's Last Hope. We're going to have a look at those. And I think as well, Jazzy, coming into this game, when we're looking at NA's Last Hope, we had hope.
We had.
We had hope.
We had.
Has that changed for you?
100%. I've lost hope. I've lost hope and I lost hope. I would like to hope the games would be close.
Yes.
But unfortunately, they are, with NA's Last Hope, they're 3 brilliant individual players.
Yeah.
As Gleany said earlier, brilliant individual players. But working together, I don't think they've worked out how they
nice
can
goal.
They haven't
dominate.
found the secret sauce
They haven't
yet.
sound exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
Jota.
So as individuals, amazing players. Together needs a bit of work, but they only did come together for this tournament.
Yeah.
So it's understandable.
Yeah. The games, though, Gleany, when we're looking at them, 1-0, 2-1, it's not too big of a difference. It's not like Guild is absolutely running away with the series.
No. Which is interesting from them. Because, I mean, I know NA's Last Hope, like you said, have very good individual players, but Guild Academy are the team, you know? They're the team. They've got all the combinations, the teamwork, the gameplay. They've got everything that you'd expect of a top between 1, 2, 3 team. So that it is close, just makes me question.
Yeah, what's going on, or what's going right, maybe for NA's Last Hope, or maybe what's going on for Guild Academy. But when we're looking at the fact that they have won this game, it's also really good for them because it doesn't put them further down in that leaderboard. They are sticking towards that middle of the pack alongside Resolve as well. And that's going to be the next game that we're going to be looking at, Resolve against Hasta La Vista. And this game, I mean, what we've seen from Resolve, the dominant performance earlier today, Jazzy, I'm expecting this to translate into this game. What do you think?
I'm expecting this to be extremely dominant. Unfortunately, Hasta La Vista have not won a game as of yet.
Yeah.
So I don't have any expectations from them. I don't even expect this to be a close game.
Yeah.
They did get one back, which is still above my expectations.
Okay,
I'm literally
but
not
that's
expecting
good.
anything.
Improvement.
Yeah, no, definitely. I do still have faith they could possibly win a series at some point, but Resolve is not the one.
Yeah, I think winning a series in general against Resolve, Gleany, it's a little difficult. It's been done, but
it's been done, but it is very difficult. Yes, I would agree 100% with that. Yeah, they're incredible. They're an incredible team, and when you go up against them, I'm sure they have the fear.
As much as we're saying that, again, this game is actually quite close. It's not like the endpoint game that we've seen earlier today with 7-1 and 7-2. It's been 2-0. It's been 2-1. So Hasta La Vista, they do get a point. They do make it a little bit more difficult for Resolve, but still, something is missing there, Jazzy, for Hasta La Vista.
Or is it the fact that Resolve was just a bit more laid back? They're trying to get back in
devil's
rhythm.
advocate, I like that.
Oh, you say Resolve was laid back?
Yeah, they're possible. They're
Very
trying to get back in
possible.
rhythm. They lost a game they never should have lost.
Yeah.
And they're still trying to come back from that. Maybe they just let me take a break, take a breather,
So,
get back to basics.
What Jazzy's saying is they underestimated the team. Is that what you're saying?
Could be.
Could be, yeah.
You said that, not me.
It could also be looking at Resolve and the fact that they've been successful for such a long period of time. Maybe they're just a little tired. They're like, okay, how do we want to do this? Or teams have had so many VODs as well from the side of Resolve that they can have a look over. And we have more VODs coming your way that you guys can look over. And this time around, it's going to be, if I remember correctly, Amateur, your favorite team. And they're going to be going up against RNL Roar. So from this one, I already know, Jazzy, you're an Amateur fan. You're going to say, yes, Amateur are going to get it. But you, Gleany, do you want to throw in a prediction?
I want RNL Raw to win just because they have been the kind of belle of the ball in this.
Okay.
You know, unexpected results, taking on big teams.
Yeah.
They've come to play this tournament. You
I'll give
cannot
it-
deny that.
They're gaming.
I'll give it to you. I thought you were just saying it's go against me. I'll give it to you.
Well, often I like going against you, but I also believe in RNL Raw's.
Well, they did get the first
Right.
game in hand.
It's about drive. It's about stay humble.
They did get the first game, but you know, amateur, you know how they are.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we'll rest him, you know. We'll come back and show you guys that we're better. As they did.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1-1 at the moment.
It's
So it is pretty close. They're not.
No.
No. They're not like blowing out games either. I feel like when we're comparing the games from round 3 and round 4 that we've seen today, comparison to round 1 and 2 last week, the games have been a lot more closer. The teams have been a lot more polished. Do you think maybe the teams just warmed up, set their expectations, know what to think?
Yeah. I think with the first 2 rounds, like you said, they got to warm up. And with that warm up, they got to see the other teams. They got to see their competition. So they know what to do against certain players, certain teams, how to win each series. And I feel like that's why it's a lot closer, because everyone is starting to understand each other. So unless they come up with new tricks, I expect these games to be a lot closer.
The comfort, the familiarity, Gleany, is what we're hearing about. The furthest we're ever going to see a game go.
Yeah, this is...
How do you feel about that?
Game 5 and Amateur's down. Okay, my heart is kind of hurting. It's just a little bit.
Are you a little nervous?
Oh?
Amateur is dominating still.
2-2.
Oh, it's 2-2.
It's 2-2.
Yeah.
2-2 in the
Oh,
fifth
5
game.
seconds. 4 seconds. That's going to go to
Oh, my
OT.
heart. Wait.
This is genuinely the closest game we've seen, guys.
Oh, what a goal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Amateur got it.
Oh.
They've done it. They've done it.
Composed.
They
Okay.
won round 4 game. And that is also really great for them because, again, on the standings, when we're looking at how they've been performing, it's going to allow them to stick into that top spot because with the round 4 completed, we now also have the round 4 results. So bringing them up real quick, 3-2, okay? I just want to highlight the fact that this, Gleany, is the first game, Amateur up against RNL Roar, that we've seen go all the way to 5 games.
Yeah, it was really close as well, man. I was rooting for RNL
it was really
Raw. Because since they won that one, they would have just been...
You forget from round 1, my crystal ball was working. I chose the right team.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I mean, you can't go up against...
You can't go against crystal ball.
That was so close. There was nothing in it.
It was a very close game.
They were very evenly matched, actually.
That one did have me a bit scared.
Yeah, but we all saw you're like at the edge, just like, okay, is this gonna go well? It went well for Amateur, but the rest of the games that we've seen for round 4 also went all 3-0, which does kind of highlight some of the teams that are maybe feeling it a little bit more this week. But that again does impact the leaderboard and the standings. Before we jumped into round 4, we actually had 2 teams Endpoint as well as Amateur undefeated, and guess what? That's still the case, Jazzy.
Yes, as they should be.
As they should be.
As they should be.
Absolutely. We're then heading into Guild Academy and Resolve. Those are the teams that were in the middle of the pack alongside RNL Roar, considering they all had lost 1 game. But with Resolve's win over them, that does mean that RNL Roar kind of has their own little section this time around, Gleany, because they're the only team that is 2-2.
Yeah, they are. I really wanted them to beat but they're holding down 5th place pretty solidly, and when you consider that the 4th place is Resolve, I mean, they're, I'm hopeful still. They've still got plenty of games to play as well. So.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot to sit in, and we're going to have round 3 next week, which again, as a reminder, the teams here are playing for a top 4 because that allows them to forward towards that live final on the 16th of September. But when you're sitting at 5th, Gleany, like you said it, the 4th place being Resolve, that's impressive, but also anything can change. Next week, maybe Resolve loses both their games. Maybe RNL Roar wins that. You're like, Ginny, are you okay? Yes, I am okay. Listen, I got expectations, I got hopes, and I love the underdog story. Amateur coming in, you yourself, Jazzy, you're like, not sure, but you know what, I'm going to back them, and you back them. So how does it feel to be right?
It's always amazing. It's always amazing
I
to
don't
be
like
right.
it when she's right.
I just can't help being right.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Alongside your team as well, Team Amateur, both.
But we say this, but as you said, anything could happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything could change right now.
Because we are now on the halfway mark, so I think at this point you already touched upon it as well. A little Jazzy, you're like, teams have played each other already. They know what to expect. They've seen each other play. They know the play styles. They're getting a little bit more familiar. So next week should be really, really interesting. Before we close it out, any words from yourself, Gleany, that you would like to share?
Other than this tournament has been insane,
Yeah.
so intense, end-to-end stuff, and I'm really excited for next week.
Do you want to throw in a prediction? Any team you think is going to lose their spot on the ranking?
Oh, I'd like Amateur to lose.
Yeah. It's personal.
It's so personal.
This is getting personal, very personal.
How about you, Jazzy? Any team you want to see lose their spot or win even more? Can be Amateur, because we're already like
they have to stay up there.
Okay.
I would like to see RNL win both their games next week.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it's crazy. I'd like to see Resolve lose both their games.
Ooh, spicy.
Because I actually want to see RNL in the top 4.
Okay.
I want to see them in the finals.
All right. I mean, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Sorry, Resolve. Sorry.
It's not personal. It's,
It's
not
not
personal.
personal.
Disclaimer.
It's business.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this week. We got our expectations ready from Jazzy and from Gleany. We're going to be back with some more Boost Championship, so make sure you tune in for that. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you next week.